y'all don't be knowing the half. When I say stuff like this, y'all get real offended. But this is nothing but cold, hard facts that your mammy didn't teach you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start this journey up.
Go ahead, start her up.
What the fuck is up with the motherfucking businesses? Cold Hard Facts Podcast, episode 146.
You did.
I am DNA, the only one, the one and only.
Well, there was more than one.
It's not.
How do you know? There's a billion people in the world.
No. I'm talking about DNA. Definitely average. That's me. And it's only one
someone
me.
else goes under the same moniker?
No,
you never know.
Absolutely not.
You don't know what's going on the other side of the world. Could be somebody in Africa, just like you.
And
somebody in Beijing, just like you.
Of course, I am joined by Martin Madness, Silky Johnson. Could not be here today. Or he just forgot about the fucking podcast. He didn't know. You of course said it loud and clear.
I would not be available tomorrow.
Right, exactly. So, but we're gonna move past that. We still got us two in the flesh, in your ear holes. So. Hey, I said ear holes, not assholes. So.
Hey, you never watched the episode of Family Guy?
Man, that ain't got shit to do with what I'm talking about, damn it.
I hear you. I thought I'd let you know.
But yeah, we got a couple of things to talk about. We ain't got a whole lot to talk about, but first, rest in peace to Shock G. We lost another legend, and we're losing too many.
Unfortunate truth. Those come in threes.
Yeah. Too many. Lost too many already in this year, and it's only the fourth month, about to be the fifth month. So,
man, I know death is inevitable, but geez,
yeah,
does it have to happen so frequently?
Yeah.
Why can't we talk about a new life coming in?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Like, I feel like it's just part of life, but you hate to see we losing like rap legends and stuff so early, and like in their 50s and some even earlier than that in their 30s, and so. But it's just
it's just like left field.
Yeah. Some the COVID, some the other health complications, but we don't know. I don't think it came out what happened to Shock G yet, right?
Not to my knowledge. I just know you usually don't hear about it until like maybe later maybe before the month ends. So I know it happened late last week when he passed.
Right, and then of course it wasn't. I don't think we got the official news till maybe
a couple days ago.
Yeah. Because it's like, because we at first it's like unbelievable first, and nobody really reports on it. Some people, like I think TMZ normally gets the news first, and then sometimes we don't believe TMZ because they could falsely report on things.
I don't know. TMZ has kind of been a good place to check news as far as what I've heard, at least unfortunately to deaths it is.
Right. But yeah, did you watch DMX Homegoing?
I kind of pulled a U and watched snippets because I was at work, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was still sad all around, but pretty good.
From what I heard Nas say and what I heard Eve say and Swiss say, like, yeah, I mean, I was supposed to hear that from them. I was supposed to hear great things from them and good things from them, man. But I just felt like watching the whole thing is just too much. That's just too much for me, at least.
Especially if you like a heavy fan, it would probably hit you harder than most.
Right. So, but yeah, what I heard from them, everything was good, and I'm glad that that he was put to rest the right way. I'm pretty sure they shut the whole city down for that, because that monster truck move carrying this casket, I felt like that was amazing.
That was something else.
All the bikes was out that day. All the bikes was out.
Man, you had to ride your bike for him if he was a bike rider. You had to.
Right. So, but let's move on to some news that I just got this morning about TDE is coming next Friday. Mm-hmm. We don't know who.
I seen the snippet earlier. Oh my god!
I was like, we don't know who coming though. So we gonna try and speculate, I guess. I want to say since SZA has already been gearing up, I'm thinking SZA is coming with something else, possibly. I don't know.
Because it's Gemini season coming up. And Kendrick is a Gemini.
Okay. Could it be Kendrick though?
It may be it may not be a whole album. It may be like a single and then an album. Right. Or it might be a TD like collab drop.
I don't know. It's
because he's the number one trending thing right now as far as like in the music thing with 23K tweets at the moment. Off that snippet, they all just think it's Kendrick, assuming. I think so because, he's a Gemini season. Most of their tours have been around May or June. So TD release around this time sounds kind of accurate. Okay. So I'm assuming Kendrick.
Okay. I don't know. It's up in the air to me. It could be J-Rock. It could be SZA. It could be.
I know it's not going to be Schoolboy. Only reason why I say that is because Schoolboy, for some reason, most of his albums drop in the fall or in the later season.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen those. He does have a single out during the summer, though.
Yeah, but he already dropped a single earlier this month. I mean, not earlier this month, earlier this year. So I don't think. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Could it possibly Isaiah Rashad? Possibly.
That is also possibly.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna say that, you might as well say it's also possible to be Ab Soul. Solo. Solo finally come
out. Well, I'm happy to get anything from TD. I know. It's definitely not fucking Reason because we already got a body of work from him. So
all the people that's got something out currently, it ain't gonna be them. So
right, yeah.
If you expecting back to backs, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna hype a back to back. That wouldn't make sense.
Right. Also, we got this news yesterday. That Khalid is dropping this weekend, this Friday.
Really?
See, the last time he did this shit, it flopped. His last project flopped. When he just had 2 singles, which was the Pop Star and the what's the other one? Shit. I forgot the other one. With Drake.
Give me
I didn't even know those was like, well, I did know those was Khaled's, but I was like, can you give us something else?
Seconds. Nope.
Like that's
you get what you're getting. You don't have a fit. I always learned that a long time ago.
But I mean,
I don't even remember what it was called. I'm actually on his page trying to his music page, and I'm not even seeing the damn single.
Yeah. So yeah, we got Pop Star.
Location and Young Dumb and Broke is his top songs.
Yeah, we got Popstar and some other song, and Popstar was the really big one anyway. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this shit. I gotta see the track list. The track list is supposed to come out today.
Grease. That's the name of
Grease.
it.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. See, that wasn't as big as Popstar. Popstar was bigger, especially.
But believe it or not, it was still on a lot of playlists for the longest. But I think that was kind of Khaled's doing because him being connected to Beats and Apple as it is, and Drake being on it, that's why the longevity of it was on there.
Right.
But we all know the songs is subpar as hell.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, yeah, he pulling the same move as last time when I think he had like 3 songs and most of like at least 2 of them was old. Last time I can't even remember what the fuck it was. Let me go look because
and the last song he dropped was Sunshine with Fat Joe.
Right. Wait a minute, DJ. Oh damn! I typed it in.
Sorry for the mix-up earlier. I thought you was talking about Khalid when you said, but you said Khaled, and I was like, DJ Khaled. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Right, Father Aside. Okay. He came out with No Brainer and Top Off. And Top Off was super old. And No Brainer had probably came out that same summer, I want to say. But they was all old. And then, like, once the album came out, that's when they had to do Celebrate. I mean, not Celebrate, Higher with Nipsey and John Legend. They had to do that because of Nipsey. It was right around Nipsey's passing.
Jealous was another big song on that album, but it just wasn't as big as we thought it was going to be.
Right, yeah. But yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm going. I hope it don't flop. I hope it don't flop.
So it's a whole project?
Yeah, it's a whole project that's coming.
Who the track collaborators you see on there right now?
I know Meek is on it. I know Justin Timberlake on it. Justin Bieber is on it again. Draco's on it, of course.
I see Wayne on there at least once.
Yeah.
I see Sean on there at least once or twice.
Yeah. That's about it. That's all.
I see guest appearances from Moneybagg on there.
Yeah. Oh, Meg Thee Stallion is definitely going to be on there too.
Mm-hmm. Even though she's in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, she can step out for a second.
I think Kanye gonna have something to do with it. Not fully, but a little bit.
Production-wise, maybe.
Yeah, but because
rapping tip, he's gonna be silent, very silent for a while.
Right. But that's about it. I don't know. The track list is supposed to come out later on today. We'll see that. We'll see what it's gonna be when that comes out, I guess.
Nothing. I mean, it's gonna be another 20-something DJ Khaled collection. Out of the 20, we'll like 5, maybe 6. Everybody just moves on.
Right.
That's literally how I treat all of DJ Khaled's collection tapes at this point. After
Major Key was the best one.
Yeah, exactly. After Major Key, I was just like, okay, all right. Everything else is just you doing some shit.
Right. So let's touch on one of these topics that I sent to the group.
Which one you want to go with first? I got my answers for just about both.
Okay. So shout out to Rock Smooth. He put this out on Facebook. He said, "To Pimp a Butterfly was the most underrated album in hip hop history, and I think its reception is a big reason why Kendrick isn't rapping right now." to be honest. And I'm gonna let you go first with that. What's your take on that?
Okay, so how I'm thinking from that, right? Hear me out. Underrated? Yes. In the sense of how it aged. Not how it came out. How it came out the gate strong. How it aged definitely was underrated. It is still pretty much one of his classics. I sometimes prefer to listen to that over Good Kid, Mad City nowadays.
Okay.
But it's the fact that it just didn't age well. And I get where he's coming from. That's why Kendrick's not rapping, but I don't see it in the same way why he thinks he's not rapping. I see Kendrick not rapping right now because maybe he's trying to let everything age well. Maybe he's trying to give Damn some aging time, but a lot of people haven't listened to Damn in I don't know how long. And Damn was pretty damn good.
Right.
But it's like, that really didn't age well. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's coming up with something that's like gonna age well and impact at the same time. So I get where he's coming from, but more so my opinion would be like it didn't age well. That's why it's not that's why it's very underrated. It just didn't age well. Or if I can leave it better, it's not one of his best aging projects. A lot of people, for some reason, still prefer Section 80 too. But those are the long-lasting Kendrick fans.
Right.
I was one of them long-lasting Kendrick fans. I think you're gonna pick a good aging album. It'll probably have to be Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn. But I'm just shocked that it's not aging as well as it should.
Yeah.
Pimp a Butterfly it feels like it's a good classic to me. You gotta have a home soul to kind of like it too.
I want to say that's one of his most. That is one of his most critically acclaimed album like to date. Next to Damn, like that's kind of critically acclaimed too, but not fully.
Right.
I don't know. It's like 50-50 with me. It's kind of underrated and it's kind of also overrated. Because it was the type of album where he really didn't fully rap, and I feel like the features, what he chose in each song, instrumentation, all of that. Like I feel like it was carefully planned. Around the Black Lives Matter movement. So it was like
in the early stages of it.
Yeah, very early stages. So I can I could play hood politics every single day and never get tired of it. I can play King Kunta every single day, never get tired of it.
On my morning with it.
I can play All Right every single day and never get tired.
Mama. I can play These Walls Can Talk.
Right. So
man, what? That album, like I said, you gotta kinda have I feel like you gotta have kind of like an older soul to it. Cause like you gotta feel like the vibes of it. You know how most people in the new generation, they gonna listen to like maybe they only listen to King Kunta or and stuff like that only because they like Kendrick, but they're not gonna go and listen to a whole Kendrick album.
Right.
But also in the way he switched it up, like he put like soul, jazz kind of rap mixed into all one.
Right.
That was like a whole different thing for a mid to early mumble rap era.
Right.
And that threw off the curve a little bit. Everybody's like, wait a minute. I thought this was the mumble rap era. This man and brought it back to a lyrical standpoint, but brought some jazz, some funk into it.
Right.
And it's just like, I don't know. I just don't like how it didn't age and how it has properly as it should.
Right. But, I mean, moving on from that, we pretty much covered that.
Yeah.
But shout out to Rock's Move for that, bro. That was like
definitely a good one.
yeah. And then this other one was pretty much like a hot take. And then also I won't going back to that though, going right back to what Rock's Move said in this and everything. I definitely want to hear Sylvie Johnson reply to that next week.
Yes, sir.
2014 Forest Hills Drive is better than Take Care. That's the hot take that I saw on my timeline yesterday. You can go ahead and go first.
I love Forest Hill Drive. Do not get me wrong. And from a lyrical standpoint, maybe.
Okay.
But from an overall take point, Take Care whoop that album's ass. I'm not even on the phone with you. I don't even like giving Drake credit like that, but you can't. That's not that album. Those two albums shouldn't be compared to each other because they're in two different brackets.
Okay.
Because Drake stood the fuck out on that one on Take Care. Still probably one of his most remembered albums if that man goes down, like when he retires.
Right.
And remember how long that stayed on the charts.
It's still on the chart.
It's still on the damn charts. I don't even think Fire Squad or anything like that from Forest Hill Drive is still on the.
I think it is.
Fire Squad still on there.
It probably is. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. I want to say yes and no to this because it's like, from a rapping standpoint, definitely. Like, I feel like it knocks it out the park.
Yeah, lyrically, I can believe that.
But see, musically, like, and what Drake was just doing on that album, like that, like I feel like he was like, his growth was like really being noticed. Like, I feel like his growth, and you can tell that he was about to just take over with this album. So
exactly.
In 2014, Forest Hills Drive was more like, I
feel like that was
like a statement. That was more like
I'm J. Cole. Remember this name,
right? So,
but a J. Cole later to come.
And he wasn't. I feel like he took I feel like he didn't take too many risks. I feel like For Your Eyes only took more risks than 2014 Forest Hills Drive did because he didn't take enough risks as far as, really singing. He sung, but it was like it was like a safe singing, like what he was doing. It was like super safe. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like a yes and no for me.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same opinion I had. Like I said, it's just two different brackets.
Right. Exactly.
You can only compare the two to where they're at. I mean, I guess sales-wise, you could say Forest Hill Drive did well, but as far as an album that aged well, did well all around, and maybe lost out to J. Cole's by lyrical standpoint, Drake's Take Care is probably going to live down as a bigger classic versus J. Cole, which will still be a classic, but Take Care is probably the better of the two.
All right.
That, and it was tough for that album all around because who did J. Cole go against that year when he dropped that album besides Take Care?
I mean, it was. See, I think the way he released it, I didn't look at it as up against
anything. Ain't that the one he put against Kanye?
No, that was Born Center. That was the one before.
Okay, yeah, that was all bad. Yeah, that was really bad.
But yeah, at that time, I think Cole was he released that until the end of the year. So he purposely like wanted to be alone in releasing that. So we could have all of everybody's attention on it.
Mean, which is great. Excuse me. But if at the end of that year, we were still listening to Take Care heavily.
Right, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like I said, it was more like you said. It was more like yo, it's J. Cole. Here, listen for me. I'm coming up. I'm not even coming up. I'm here. Y'all gonna remember this name. And here we are, 7 years later. Jermaine Cole is still a standing name in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Aubrey Graham is. Kendrick Lamar.
So far, this is everybody who is on Khaled's album: Beyonce, Jay-Z, Post Malone, Meg Thee Stallion, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Young Thug, Drake, Lil Wayne,
of course, knew it.
Travis Scott, Lizzo, Big Sean,
obvious,
Offset, Lil Durk.
Was thinking about Quavo. Durk.
Yeah. Bad Bunny.
This is Durk, yeah. I'm gonna be excited for the Bad Bunny one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Rick Ross and Pop Smoke.
So we have a total of what, 16, 17 artists?
Yeah.
How they all? Who do you think is all gonna collab until they release the album? Who do you think is the collabs?
Okay. They gonna probably have Beyonce and Jay-Z collab again.
That's automatic. They're gonna be together regardless.
I think it's gonna be a third person on that song though.
I'm shocked Chance wasn't on this list.
Let's see.
Give it to Sean. Give the Jay-Z and Beyonce to Sean. If there is a third. Sean could really use that.
I think Lil Baby and Da Baby gonna have a song together.
Probably with Durk. I wouldn't mind seeing a Lil Baby, Da Baby, and Lil Durk song.
Thug probably could possibly have his own song, but I don't know. Because Travis Scott is also here.
Scott.
Yeah, Travis Scott is also here. Offset is here. So.
It might be those three. I'm sectioning them off in threes.
Okay.
For the most part. Because it's a lot, so you might as well want to put 3 or 4 together. Then have a couple that do like 2 or 1.
Yeah.
Post Malone probably will have the only one by himself. That's off my guesstimate. Or him and Lizzo together.
Okay.
That's a weird combination, but I see it.
Rick Ross, Pop Smoke.
Take that back. I retract my one statement. Post Malone and Bad Bunny are together on the song.
Oh, okay. Pop Smoke, Rick Ross.
In my mind, I want a Durk and Ross song.
Okay.
But I'll probably get a Ross and Pop Smoke song.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to just think of like who all hasn't collabed with Pop Smoke yet. Or maybe it might be Durk and Pop Smoke. Maybe Travis and Pop Smoke.
Nah.
Or Thug and Pop Smoke. Because think about it. Out of all them artists, Thug is probably the only one that's got like a bajillion songs loaded up.
Right.
Because whenever Thug drops something, it's on time, it's ready, and it's got Thug all over it.
Right.
So I think he's the only one that's probably got the Pop Smoke feature. If we got to think of one.
Yeah, he had one though.
Not on here too.
He had one on the deluxe of Pop Smoke's album though, but What's...
I don't know. I think it's more than one though.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'm with it. Who is this? I don't know who that is.
Oh, what I was gonna say. I think what we don't know, or what I want to believe. I have a lot of questions about this Khaled album. Where's Chance? Is it gonna be just Offset? Or is the Migos going to slightly appear with Offset throughout the song? Because, Quavo always got his ad-lib somewhere in between, even if it's an Offset song. Where's the Cardi B? Where's the Cardi B? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a lot of normal people that's left up on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I am happy that he didn't add like no extra new people out of nowhere.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Like, don't add no random ass Coil Ray. Don't, like, you got Thug, you don't need Gun on there.
Right.
I don't know. It's a whole lot of things wrong with that. It's a whole lot of up for debate for that album.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So it releases Friday though?
Yeah, this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see what I'm feeling at work.
What else is there to get to? Did you listen to the deluxe of Slang Language 2 yet?
I got through as much as I could.
Yeah, I think it was like 8 more songs added to it. And at least they was all at the top. So
yeah. I'm so glad it was at the beginning, because, like, what the hell? I heard the Montage remix. Yes, Sirski. And Liddy.
Okay.
Because I think I shuffled it by accident.
Okay. Cool.
Slam the Door, I think I was about to listen to, but I had started work.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. After doing some, I ain't gonna admit it, but after doing some playthrough of fucking Nav songs, I decreased slightly as a fan, but that's about it. It's coming through the same line vibe, you know. Everybody want to sound the same after a while.
Right.
Still a fan, but everything sounds the same.
What did you think of Liddy though?
Liddy was better than what I thought. Thug carried the song.
Okay. I kind of agree.
Thug carried the song. I mean, because it's like insert the baby here, insert little baby here type shit nowadays. It's like insert one of the babies here.
Right.
There's always a plug and play with these niggas. Like, it's the same to me.
Did you get to Corday yet?
I got two of the songs. Hold on, I gotta go back to it. I know them. I gotta click play it real quick so I can remember the song. Cause I don't want to pick the wrong one. Where is it? I was listening to it last night. I know. God damn it, that's why I hate Wi-Fi. Baby mama ain't she. There it is. Yep, it was More Life.
Okay.
More Life was some shit when I was cruising on the way home. Mm-hmm. Then I heard What's Up with Young Thug already. Only one I didn't listen to was Thornton Street, and let me see if I heard Dreamy Come. Yeah, I listened to Dreamy Come. It was okay to me.
Okay. So as a 4-song EP, do that get you one more from him?
Yeah. I've been wanting more from Corday since the last single that he dropped. That was that
He was like rapping a lot. He was just
the Parsable. Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool.
I like that single. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But it's just like, is it a labeling thing or is Corday taking a lyrical break where he's gonna come through with some heat?
Okay.
What's happening here?
I feel
You don't drop no EP unless you finna take a little minute. And I know he been dating an old girl.
right. Yeah.
What's her name from tennis?
Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, Naomi Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he might have been more supportive of her during the tennis season.
Right.
But I know that's ending soon if it hasn't already ended.
Right.
So I gotta get some more, man, because I know the Olympics coming up too, and I know she's gonna be involved. So we gotta get something else out of you before you go in support mode for your baby.
Yeah.
I know that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be support mode.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to get maybe a single here, a single there, but he's going to be in support mode of her.
Well, I know he dropped 2 videos from that EP. And
really?
Yeah, the more in color joint was the last one he dropped. Dream in Color. That's the one he dropped. And then he had already, I think he dropped the day of the EP drop. That's when he dropped that More Life video. So yeah, like I said last week, this was good. It had me want the album like today, like give it to me today. You ain't gotta have me waiting. But
right, you could have just dropped the whole album. I would have been okay at this point.
Right, but I think he's probably gonna come in either June or July.
Right, it's a mid to late summer album.
Yeah.
But you know what I see though that should also happen in the future eventually.
What's that?
And it's 2 people I see this happening with. Well, 3. There's 3 hypotheticals that I would like.
Yeah.
A Corday and Anderson .Paak collab album.
Okay.
Because listening to him on Rich Nigga Problems,
right?
They just mesh so well. I just see that happening again.
Okay.
I would like, and then the other 2, I know it's Future collab season coming soon. I know Future's gonna collab with somebody soon. It has to happen.
Yeah. Somebody really unexpected or?
I think it should be either Corday or Pac.
Okay. Well, Bruno got something with Anderson .Paak, so that's just, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
It's not impossible.
Okay. All right.
It's not impossible. It might be spaced out now that you bring that up. Or I could do it like a Future and like a different artist, like an up-and-coming artist.
Okay.
Or we can insert Future and the baby here.
Okay. All right.
It's not either that or we're going to get a Future and Trippie Redd, which I would really love, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. They haven't collabed yet.
That'd be Future Hendrix with Trippie Redd. Oh, that's gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
I mean, I also heard a rumor about Trippie Redd doing some more stuff with MGK too, but
yeah, I heard about that.
I don't know, but I think that's gonna be on the rock side though. So
yeah, that's definitely gonna be on the rock side.
I have to get my inner 2011 back out. That's when I was listening to rock and pop and all that shit back in the day. Yeah. I went back to my mainstream hip hop as of late.
Yeah. Did you hear about 50 Cent show? His coming this July.
heard he got a show, but what is it about?
It's another, like, I guess, prequel to Power.
It's like a Tommy story now?
Nah, he's doing the Kanan story.
Oh, he's doing Kanan story. I thought he was just like, oh, that's right, Tommy's story is last.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I mean, I kind of like how Tariq's story ended, so it was cool.
Right, yeah. It's not. I don't think his is over though. I think that's still filming.
I know, but I like how it's where it's at right now.
Oh bad. Yeah, right, yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
But he got to do this Kanan story right.
Yeah.
Because they did just pop my man off too bogusly.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't no way he took out. Look, ain't no way I understand how they had him die, but it was just like you could have did so much more before you took him out the game, B. So much more. Yeah, this man go out in a little to nothing quick ass shootout. I was like, yeah. I'm watching up like, nah, he ain't supposed to die yet. He need at least another season. Put him in the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I could have seen, because I seen an idea like Tariq kill Ghost, and then Kanan take the fall for him. So this man, DeMarcus Cousins, they was asking him about how he been getting double teamed a lot lately. Mm-hmm. This man said, I got to be the first person in the history of the NBA to be a third string big on a 10-day getting double teamed. I ain't mad at him, no. It's like...
But you got to think about this, too. Like, DeMarcus Cousins is not... cold. Like, he not that prime big man he used to be. So he's coming off of all these injuries, like these injuries he keep getting, like because his knees, and that's what every big man deals with. So he got to change up his game. He got to not go to the paint as much. Like he got to turn into a shooting big. Like he just got. That's all it is, really. And I don't know. He definitely can't be no back to the basket big no more. So
I mean, he just gotta like you say, he just gotta become more all around at this point. That's Westbrook on how he feel about his triple doubles. He said it's interesting, but it's not that useful now that I'm doing it. Now that I do it, it looks easy. Shit ain't easy though. And
that's Beast Book for you. That's Beast Book for you. That's Beast Book.
That's really it. That nigga don't care. He that's nice and all, but this shit ain't easy. And then I'm doing it on a team that's okay.
Right. I mean, you got Brad.
It ain't making me no better.
Right, yeah, you got Bradley Beal, but you really need, I mean, who was that? Hachimura? He cool. He cool.
Nah, he all right.
The same thing.
All right and cool mean. I mean he can do he there. Cool mean he there and doing a little bit. He does all right.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like I know his name. That's about it. And Paul Pierce is living his best life since leaving the ESPN. He's doing his own dispensary.
Yeah, I saw that shit too.
That shit right there.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that Mary Jane in the air.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Really wild.
I mean, honestly, it just shows you how much you got to hold back when you're in the professional life.
Yeah. Speaking
of, can do a lot.
Speaking of that, so the Joe Bump podcast is back together. The original members.
Oh, the band's back together.
Yeah, new episode came out today as we recording this and everything. I had listened to everything, and he was basically talking about like Joe Budden. Basically, well, it was like them and him talking about how like you can't let friendship get in the way of business. Pretty much what I was echoing when I first found out that they, you know, broke up or whatever, or wasn't doing the show at the time. And
can't mix business and pleasure.
Right. And basically they had got drained. They pretty much didn't have no break in between. They was just nonstop doing it like how normally I'll take a break. But I didn't take a break this time. I did my sick time. The time I had COVID, that was my break. Basically, that was my break. So I ain't gotta have another break no time soon. So at that time when I did have it, but it basically was talking about what Joe pointed out something that gave me basically echoed my sentiment to not go back to a corporate job anymore. Basically, everywhere he went, if he ain't liked the way his deal was going, he just stopped, and he asked questions before, like, to get more money. Like, he was only doing, like, Everyday Struggle, bro. He was only doing that Monday through Thursday. But they wanted him to do it Monday through Friday, but they weren't giving him the type of money that he was, that they agreed upon. They was trying to agree upon. So,
of course they weren't.
So then they wouldn't, so they didn't renew his contract, and so he really didn't leave. He just pretty much like served his time when he was there.
Said a slight fuck you.
Right. And then with Spotify, it was basically the same thing. Except Spotify was trying to own the Joe Budden podcast, and he wasn't down for them owning basically his shit that he built.
Yeah, of course not.
So basically,
you want somebody to own your shit when you can have full power of it at all times?
Right, exactly. So
I'd rather be what they say, be your own boss.
Right, and that's
Shout out to them. They made the Short Bus Shorty series.
Right, and that's what he was basically screaming at the mic about, bro. And a lot of people was talking about how crazy he is, but he said he put himself on the line every time he hop on this podcast. Basically, that's what he was saying. Every time he speak, he's putting himself on the line for his. Basically, this is all he has and everything. And I'm just like, I feel the exact same way, bro. Like I can't get put back at a job that I know I'm not gonna be happy at. And we in this pandemic now. I'm pretty much getting away with doing what the fuck I want, but I'm still not
at this point.
Right.
Big Bankroll Jones over there. I ain't even mad at you.
But it's just a job ain't for me, bro. Like I knew a job wasn't for me. Back when I was working at Garrett's, but I stayed there because it was an easy ass fucking job, and I was still getting a decent amount of pay. But then, like my manager at the time was just trying to get me fired, trying to find any way to get me fired. But I was just like, okay, before you even thinking about firing me, I'm gonna quit first. So that's why so I quit when I found me another job. Long story short, I ain't even like the job that I was at that I quit from Garrett's. So, and I didn't even not like it until they was fucking me over. So when they started fucking me over, that's when I left. I just abruptly left. I didn't, so they really did fire me. They really did fire me because I abruptly left. So long story short, like if you want to do something, go out and do that shit and make sure you getting all all what you supposed to get in return. If you're a creator like me, shoot, like you, like Martin Madness, like anybody who's doing music, anybody who's doing podcasts, anybody who's doing YouTube, whatever you got going on, that you trying to cut out the middleman, even though you can't cut it out completely with YouTube, but that you trying to get cash in hand or check up front, money up front like that, and not have to, go throughout, and you got to put your own money to put in the efforts to make whatever you got growing. Keep going with that shit. Like, don't stop, because like you get 100% way more than what you thought you was gonna get if you signed a stupid dumb deal and you getting fucked over every which way, but you got a whole bunch of money and shit.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so you might as well take the opportunity to go ahead and invest in yourself.
Right, exactly.
You can invest in stocks, everything else, but if you ain't investing in yourself, what you really learning to invest in?
Right.
That's the first thing we gotta learn into. You gotta invest in yourself, your craft, your entitlement. Now, like then they said, you can be like us, but also do better than the next person. Do better than us. Put more effort into it. Don't. Once you got something, don't let it go. Once you got a niche on it, keep at it. Once you start like hell, if you're a professional sewer and you want to sew your ass off and make some of the best shit, keep out that shit. Sew every day. Make something new. Make some random shit. You come up with probably one of the most creative ideas.
Mm-hmm. Look at Soulja Boy.
Right. So he got a second chance at the game console.
Yeah.
Man, what a time to be Soulja Boy right now.
Right. Exactly. But I ain't got nothing else. You got something else, bro? Anything else?
Nothing other than that. I guess the resurgence in like Instagram and Instagram stars like Lil Tay and Loving the Great.
Right. Oh, you saying that Floyd Mayweather accepted Logan Paul's?
Oh yeah, they rescheduled the fight. It was supposed to happen in February, but now we're getting it set for June 9th.
Right. So I'm just like, man, he finna make way more money now than he ever made as a YouTube star. Like, so.
I mean, even though he's gonna lose, because for all you foolish people that think Logan's gonna win because they paying Mayweather the right amount of money, Mayweather is richer than that company regardless. So let's put that in perspective. 2, do you know how much money he's taking from them just to even sign that deal? Because they think they're gonna get it right back, when honestly they might just break even.
Okay.
Because mind you, Floyd will probably extend the shit just like he did with McGregor. But since they're doing it on Triller, and it's probably gonna be what, 6 rounds?
Yeah.
They'll probably let it go to 4, and then Mayweather boop boop. And you're not even fighting the Paul brother that's winning. You're fighting the Paul brother that's that lost.
Yeah.
A lot. They need to go ahead and make the real fight between him and his brother.
Mm. Yeah. But yeah, since that's pretty much all we got. Sorry if it was too short show for y'all, but we tackled everything we were supposed to. Shit. At least I think
that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, hell yeah. I still did not see Mortal Kombat. Not planning on going to see that. I did see
John can get his $1.
I did go see this other movie.
You hear that, John? Pennies.
Shit. I did go see this other movie called Nobody that was pretty cool. It started off real slow, but it ended cool.
What, the movie?
Yeah, Nobody. It's like a family John Wick. So anybody that want to go see Nobody, go see it.
Probably better than Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a solid 6.5 out of 10.
Damn.
Maybe 7. Honestly, bro, I ain't gonna say nothing about the movie. I'm just gonna say the CGI really saved the movie, but also bended the movie at the same time.
Okay. Damn. But all right. Yeah, man, we see y'all next week. Well, Martin Madness won't be here next week. But
I'll be unfortunately taking my day off.
Yeah.
I guess everybody gets one day off.
Yeah, everybody gets a day off. You get a day off. You get a day off.
But should we tell them the surprise that they should be expecting next week or not?
Yeah, you can say it.
So in my place next week though will be Cold Hard Facts alumni, the one and only Cooler Buggin'. He will be here hosting on the show with the guys like old times back in the day.
Yeah, it's really ain't been that long, but
where y'all lose David Ruff in y'all game. What was the other Temptation that was good? Hurry up, DNA. We ain't got much time.
I don't know.
When you get David Ruff and you get the rest of the Temptations. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm about thinking about that right now. But Kudabaga will be here next week. I don't know. No really. It's probably no topic again. I don't know for sure. We'll see what happens. I don't know. And the show might open up
and when I'm coming back to music.
Wait, what?
I said the topic will be about me and when I'm coming back to music.
Oh, okay. I guess.
No, it won't.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say. Damn, I forgot. Oh, the show might open differently than normal next week also, but don't hold me to that because that might not happen. I don't know for sure, but just be expecting a different intro. That's just be maybe possibly expecting something different. That's all I can tell y'all. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? But yeah, that's all for this show. This episode. Yeah, sorry it was so short, but we'll be back longer and better. That's what I told you, girl.